Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you as well, mate. Saturday night.
Saturday night for you, Sunday morning for me. We've got another 45 minutes roughly before we have Mr. Jared Miller. How do I say that channel name? Emivas? Emivas?
I don't know, you'll have to ask him.
Yeah, yeah, okay. We want
Emivas.
Emivas, yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder what that means. Anywho, we've been a little bit overdue, I think, for our catch ups. A few people have been asking when we're catching up again. Talk about this
Absolutely.
community and some of the counts and the what do you call it? The JC count gate.
Oh, Count Dracula.
Count Dracula.
Chaos. Utter chaos. The C in JC stands for chaos.
Yeah, that's right. Just chaos. That's what it
Just
is.
just chaos.
It's been it's been hard case seeing the submissions, some of the original submissions, and then some of the resubmissions. And I think for me anyway, I started paying a bit more attention to it, and I think partly selfishly because my alarm went off my first time I did it, and I didn't
Yeah.
see the alarm. It turned off when I was at 18, and I knew that I'd done 30. I was like, damn it, I have to do this again. So I knew I had to get at least 30. And then when I went through and then started looking at others and yours included, it just made me laugh. I was like, nah, I want to figure out a way to try to get these people to have to do theirs again because I had to do mine again.
No, it's torture. It's torture. And I'll tell you why it's torture, alright? Because I think it was 2 days ago, I actually attempted the JC challenge again.
Yeah.
And I done the first couple of reps and completely like messed it up. I messed up the counts, and I had the tape rolling, so I had to go back and do it again. And I done the first, and I did like one burpee, one JC or whatever you call it,
Yeah.
and I got to the second one and I messed it up. And I thought, do you know what? This is like a fucking Michael Jackson dance routine. There's no fun in this. This isn't fun. Like I do burpees for fun. I like simplicity. Exercises should be simple. I shouldn't be looking to hire a dance choreographer to try and complete a fucking burpee. And I'm sorry, busy dad, but that's what the JC is. It's like a dance routine.
You need to hire somebody to be your counter.
Mate, I was never a dancer. I've got two left feet. So the JCs it's too intricate for me to focus on. I mean, it's one or the other, right? I'm either doing the JC or I'm just going to stand there counting. I'm not going to do both. No chance.
You're filing an official protest, is it? That you're not going to do both
Official protest against the JC.
against the JC. I'm near doing your dance routine.
Oh, honestly, it took me back to my school years when you had to do social dancing. And remember, you would have to like pick a partner, and the
Yep, yep.
tension. That's how I approach the JCs. It's just that tension. The first
Anxiousness.
anxious anxiety, my anxiety was going through the roof. But don't get me wrong. See the first challenge I did, I nailed it. My reps were clean, just the counts.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
listen, right, listen. You need to be held to account
What?
for your for your dastardly behaviour, right? Because there was no rules set up in this challenge whatsoever, right? Until you seen my workout and you decided to throw in a curveball and say you never did the counts. And at that point, you caused utter chaos. And then it became every man for himself. So there was no burpee community at that point. You had actually like for a split second destroyed the burpee community. This burgeoning scene, like you know how like a scene always starts off and everybody loves each other, then
Yeah,
ripples appear.
yeah, yeah.
Well, I never expected it to happen so soon. So thanks very much, Joe. You killed it.
You're welcome. Hashtag you're welcome. But man, it made me laugh when as I was typing it. I was just cracking up. I was laughing to myself while I was doing this. I was like, this must be the grandfatherly qualities coming out.
Aye, like the old grandpa that's just a pure bastard that hates his grandchildren, like hates babysitting them.
Just
Just sits in a chair watching the horse race and drinking whiskey.
can't wait for their parents to come pick them up and take them back.
Oh, chaos.
No, but it's been, man, it's been fun. I laughed. I loved all your comments, and then it's been funny seeing some of the other comments of others in the community as well, saying that they're really enjoying the banter. Because I think, and I'm really pleased because that was the intention for it to come through lighthearted, have some fun, but also try to, where we can, give each other a bit of a ribbing, and selfishly, because I had to do mine again, I wanted you to do yours again.
It's not happening,
So,
mate. I
so
don't. It's not happening. I tried, but
no, you need to try again. I'm not happy with that answer. I don't think the community will be happy with you throwing in a protest either. Busy Dad's come out and clarified the rules, so
oh,
you,
okay.
you need to do it again.
I know, but like you should be clarifying the rules before you start the bloody challenge.
Not
You
have
shouldn't clarify rules halfway through.
not have some bastard from New Zealand come in and talk about some rules that were never explained at the start.
Oh, I know. Comes in and just like decides to make up the rules, which he then jumps on because he's loving it as well. And then it becomes like an emasculation technique designed to bring me down.
But it's not going to happen. It won't happen. Nothing can bring you down except for maybe this JC dance routine, just chaos dance
The
routine.
JC broke me. My JC hell.
You know what? I would love it if you did have somebody count yours out for you, just so I could then null and void your workout because you didn't count them.
Well, do you know what? Like, see if I was going to actually count, I do admit, like, my reps wouldn't be as high. It's impossible because the count does make it. It's
Yeah, it is
like
taxing.
yeah, absolutely. Like I can see the merit in that actual challenge when you like look at it from that angle. The actual like execution of the repetitions themselves are fairly straightforward.
Yeah,
When you add the count, it becomes like an interview for like The Apprentice.
yeah.
It's quite overwhelming. It's a sensory overload burpee. I don't know, maybe my brain just can't handle it. And my mind is frazzled at this point, mate. Like children trying to arrange guests for this podcast. I'm a million miles ahead, and then
Yeah.
I'm trying
No,
to do
that's
this dance routine.
on top of that. It's been good though. I love the interactions and the comments from yourself when we're having catch ups, or even just on WhatsApp, and and some of those we won't mention them, but some of those, and we've been talking about just let's get on there and just leave a comment and null and void that workout because of just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous things. You weren't loud enough on that count, so therefore this entire workout is null and void.
Well, do you know what? Like that video, you posted a video there and genuinely went from 10 to 12 on a count, and I went, yes, yes. I've got the bastard. I've got him.
You know what? I didn't even check it just because it was you, but I might go back and have a look now
Oh,
that you put
check
the
it.
timestamp there.
Yeah, I knew straight away he would be like, he's just plucked that number out his ass. But it's
That is a
genuine.
little
You genuinely missed the count. So the workout, like your body did not receive the benefits of that workout.
so therefore it is null and void.
Yeah, your burpee check bounced.
and now because of that, not only myself but everybody else is going to be on their toes now because
Well,
we're going to be those guys that are going to check and listen to the count.
everything. But do you know what? Right, listen. Amidst the chaos comes order. Order is always born out of chaos, right? So
That's right.
the positive to be gained from your trolling, right? Because that's what it was, right? It was trolling.
That's true.
Is that standards are going to increase.
Increase.
People's reps will be a lot cleaner
Yeah.
because, like, I'm not going to lie, right? I've been watching a few of these JC challenges as well, and they are the definition of soup sandwich.
Trying to get those reps in, eh? Trying to
Oh, they're
get the
just trying to
number
get
up.
the reps in, like half press ups, half squats, too fast. Counts are just getting, there's just numbers getting counted, but they're not really like in line with the actual burpee. I mean, when you do a 6 count, there's like 6 points that are counted,
Yeah.
but I'm just seeing them getting speeded. Like they're speeding through it because they've got the pressure of time.
Yeah.
And when you add like the time element to a challenge, form will probably break down for most people. But the standard always remains, and one thing that this community prides itself on is the technique.
Yeah.
Now the counts are important. No one's detracting from the counts, but the actual technique on the burpee is paramount. That is the essence of the burpee, is the technique.
That's
Because
right.
you can do a burpee without a count ultimately, but the
Mm.
burpee technique always has to be spot on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
No,
like,
couldn't
so
agree
I
more.
think that the counts in that respect, because it became a thing,
Mm.
then it was like the counts are important, and it's like, no, the actual fucking burpee technique's super important.
Yeah.
Like, that's the most important thing. Never lose sight of that. So that's the one thing that will be gained. Like, there's two things that will be gained for this controversial challenge. Number one is don't let Joe Hotai ever get involved in a fucking challenge. Right, that's the first one. Right, and not right. And number two, number two is that whenever a challenge is set, right, the rules must be clarified before the challenge is actually put out there. They're not delivered like halfway through and then added on, and you make a wee video like 3 quarters down the line. It doesn't work like that, alright? You don't like start the World Cup and then just introduce fucking the offside rule at the semi-final. Oh, there's an offside rule now. Oh, sorry, you can't pass back to the goalkeeper. Did we not tell you that at the start? Sorry, I forgot. We'll make a YouTube video about it.
And we'll put up how your team has just lost because it's null and void because you went offside.
So like that is the beauty of this controversial challenge, is that it will create a standard of which we can build upon
Yeah. Yeah.
and fine tune the experience, because ultimately, like, I think the challenge idea is a great idea. And what like I would also like try, like, if I was going to call the JC something, that would come under the category of mental burpee, because it was mental warfare. Like 101 pumps and like what timed is just raw power. But the
No, no, no.
JC was like, sorry,
No, go. The JC was like,
it was like, I don't know if you know this, but it was like an episode of the Krypton Factor, which
I've
was
seen,
like
yeah, I know the fact that they got all those
right,
tests and stuff, eh?
yeah. So like if like burpee challenges were like the Krypton Factor, then that would be the one where you have these like 8 blocks and you've got to make something. The part of the show you never understood. A bit like the JC burpee.
Well, you know what I liked? I'm just trying to find it now. Actually, I'll get it. It's a picture you sent me. I'm going to hold it up to the screen once I find it. If I find it. There we go. Here we go. I wonder if I could turn it that way. Oh, it's not flipping.
That face you make when you're trying to perform a busy dad burpee routine.
And I just cracked up when you sent these through to me because I could feel your pain. And it's interesting, there's some of the things that you've just mentioned, because I do think, because a lot of people that are doing these things have said that they've come out, obviously because of Iron Wolf, because of the rawness of it, but also because of an accountability perspective, right? So people have said they're doing it to hold themselves accountable
Yeah.
for the work that they're doing. Now, unless you're carrying an injury or something, then you're 100% bang on. I agree. The counts, the burpee itself, and its purity and the counts are part of that, because when you're doing the 6 count, it's different if you're just doing a 1 pump, 2 pump, or 10 pump, whatever. But I think there's a few more things to be had out of here. Obviously, I agree that accountability is going to increase, and I think the standard is going to be better, especially with yourself and I trolling, not only each other, but the community. I think you should change your name to the Burpee Auditor. That can be your side channel. I think I was tempted after causing this JC ruckus for a bit. I was gonna go on some other ones. You know, when people say, "Oh yeah, 6 count burpee." But what I've noticed in the community, and what I noticed almost instantly, was like, yeah, 6 count, but it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, one. So you know where I'm going, eh?
Yeah.
So because I never heard the 6 count. I was going to jump on there and type and go, sorry, Throstle, that workout is null and void. You only did 5 counts. You said you were doing 6 counts. And I was going, so I'm mentioning this now because beware community. That's what I was thinking. I haven't done it yet, but yeah, I was having a good old laugh about that. I was like, oh, I wonder how that would go down. I might dig the little needle in there.
Mate, if you keep this up, there will be no burpee community for this to go down. Like people will just like, I'm going to do a new exercise.
Yeah, stuff these
Like,
guys.
I'm going to try jumping jacks or some shit.
Hey, but then we'll figure out and we'll find out who's still going to be there. They'll still
Yeah,
be there. Nah,
yeah,
joking, but that
aye.
was funny. But I also, to your point about being clear about the rules, yeah, I agree that they should be as well. I just, I saw, when I looked at when I saw yours, a couple of things. One, I just wanted people to do it again because I had to, because my blinking alarm went off and stopped the camera. And then two, it was just what I saw when I saw Busy Dad do it, because he was counting out, and I didn't even hear him. And you're right, he didn't say count out each part of the movement, but because he did, it was just, for me anyway, it was just like a monkey see, monkey do. It was like, oh, okay, he's counted
Yeah.
out every part. Oh, right, cool, I've got to count out every part. And then it just so happened when I came across your one after, and then I saw it, I was like, hold the phone. This guy's not counting it. I was like, straight onto the keyboard. It's like, sorry, I just need to, awesome work. I started off with something positive, reinforced, like, great work, man, well done. But I just need to bring to your attention, and then try to find a way to just bring you down, crush you, and go, yeah, no,
Oh,
you
you
need to
brought
be
me
there.
down. You brought me right down. You created a monster. Like I was a positive like force with it, and now I'm dark. It's just darkness. I'm like a dark cloud, just looking for mistakes everywhere. Aye. So you've killed it, mate. You've killed it.
Okay, but man, it's been yeah. So, what are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on the 6 count only being five, only hearing 5 counts in it?
Well, like I always thought the 6 count, like I can see, like the 6 count to me was always up to a 5. Then you would repeat the number of the rep. So
Okay.
that was the only like version of the 6 count I had in my actual head. It's very simple. It's probably the easiest one to do.
Yeah, definitely the easiest one to do. That was all I did yesterday. Have you? What did you do today? I haven't jumped on to have a look.
I've actually took a rest day today because I was hammering it last week and I've finally got over this cold. I've still got the residue of phlegm
Yeah,
trying to
right.
like get out of my lungs, but I've been feeling good. So yesterday I did 10 rounds of 10 chin-ups and 20 burpees. Just so that when I came to like 100 chin-ups and 200
Yeah,
burpees.
nice.
That's actually like becoming I would say my go-to workout is a chin-up burpee combo.
Yeah.
It was Greg Malden put me onto it. I mean, it's something that's pretty straightforward, but sometimes I talk to Greg through Instagram and like I'll just ask him, I'll say, look, Greg, I've got a work. I'm going to do a workout tomorrow. Give me a workout, and he usually like says do this or whatever. He's a great guy,
Yeah.
and he says do this pull up. It's like
Burpee.
10 pull ups, 25 burpees. But Greg will say like 5,000 rounds. And I'm like, no, like, all right, I'll take the format and I'll go with it, mate. I've got work to go with because Greg's an absolute monster. Like
Yeah,
he
he's
is
a
the
machine, man.
monster of monsters. Like today, right? Like he tagged me in a story on Instagram, and I woke up and I seen it, and it was like 500 burpees, and I was like, for breakfast. That's like typical Greg. And then, do you know that way I've wiped to sleep out my eyes, and then I've looked and it was 500 Navy SEALs for breakfast, and I was like, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
nice.
What a guy. 500 Navy SEALs for breakfast.
500 Navy SEALs for breakfast.
For breakfast. And he says, yeah, I'm not happy with my time. He did it in like an hour and 30 or something like that. And I'm like, Greg, that would take me a day right now. Like, you did it before breakfast. You did it before you had your
Wow.
first croissant of the day.
He probably
So, I
doesn't eat
mean,
croissants. He might eat Empire cookies, biscuits.
Empire biscuits, mate. No, Greg Malden eats burpees. That's what he has
Yeah,
for breakfast. He eats
yeah.
Navy SEALs.
That's awesome. Wow, all right, hour 30. That's flying, man. That's hoofing.
Aye. You still rolling with the 300 a day?
Yeah, still 300 a day. But after hearing that, I haven't done 500 Navy SEALs. Yeah, no, I haven't done 500 Navy SEALs. After hearing that, I'll do 500 Navy SEALs today after the
No,
podcast.
don't, because I'll just get jealous. Because I've never done I believe, right, like I've got this, I want to do 500 Navy SEALs.
Do it.
And yeah, I will do it one day, but I'm just trying to like get over the mental block of doing it and finding the time. That's
Right.
going to take me 2+ hours to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
And that the only time I
Probably
can
be
do
the
that
same
is
for
like
me.
once. Yeah, it will be like once every 3 weeks is the opportunity because like my workouts need to be quite short and fast. I'm getting
Yeah,
40 minutes max up in the burpee den.
yeah,
A long ass workout is not happening.
yeah, yeah. Gotcha.
But I've been thinking 500 Navy SEALs constantly because I've now put this thing in my head where you are not a true burpee practitioner until you have completed 500 Navy SEAls.
Oh, nice. I like it. That's what you've set for yourself, eh?
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
saying it for everybody.
And you,
Like
yeah, I was just gonna say.
I don't consider you a burpee practitioner until you've done 500 Navy SEALs.
Right, I'm gonna do it today.
No, don't, Greg, don't, because like no, please don't.
Yeah, I'm doing it today.
No,
And then
listen,
that
good luck,
way,
man.
and then now that you've said that, because you've said it, not me, then I'm gonna write up something to just let everybody know that Lee Hazard's no longer a member of this community. This because why? And I'm gonna grab the soundbite of this, and then I'm gonna put it on there. This is why, because these are the rules. This is the standard he's set.
I should have kept my mouth shut.
No, I won't. I won't tuck that in. But people can have a listen to the catch up. But yeah, no, that's good. 500 burpee, 500 Navy SEAls for breakfast. That's awesome. I like. That's a cool heading too. Is that what he put on? I didn't see that because I'm
It's on
subscribed to him.
Instagram. Yeah, it's on
Oh,
Instagram.
it's
He
on
puts it on his
Instagram.
stories. I don't
Okay.
think Greg puts a lot up on his Instagram. I think he just kind of concentrates more on his stories. He's obviously a busy guy. He's over in Finland with
Right.
the
Right.
national hockey team. I think he trains the
Wow.
kids. And like
Oh.
that was one thing he says to me. He says it was to lead by example. He's a very inspirational character, a very inspirational character. And we've got him on the show actually. I think it's
Yeah.
next week,
I
which
saw
is
that. Yeah.
yeah. So that's going to be like a really, really, really good show because
That's
Greg
awesome.
is he's up there,
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
up there.
Absolutely. Far out. Cracking out. I mean, yeah. I'll be happy if I can get 500 in around 2 hours or just over. I'll be happy with that.
I've got 100%. I know you'll do it because I know that one thing you've got on your side is time.
Yeah, 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 and that's definitely an advantage when it comes to the training because yeah, my wife and kids will just leave me to in my space to get my work in, and they'll
Yeah,
get and they'll
yeah.
get fetch me water when I call out for it or a towel.
You've got it made, mate. You have got it made.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Oh man, some really good points. So, hey, I think you had a challenge that you wanted to. We were talking back and forth about. Oh, we should have a challenge or something. Whether that's a monthly challenge or fortnightly or weekly. Did you have a challenge in your head at all that you were going to put out there for us?
Yeah, like I was thinking, I did a wee workout this week. It was a James Bruce inspired number
Right.
because I know he's been doing the like him and Fitness for also have been hammering the plyometrics.
Mm.
Like obviously with my limited physical capabilities, I can't be as intricate as these young burpee practitioners. So I decided just to keep it very basic and do some jump squats. So I went
Yep.
for 103 pumps with a 3 jump squat chaser.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and it absolutely annihilated me. Like it really annihilated me.
Now,
So
that's
sorry.
interesting. Which part? No, I'll let you carry on. But I want to. Which part of that was annihilating you? Was it the three squat jumps or the three pumps?
Well, put it this way, right? I've never known a 3 pump burpee to be like it to feel like recovery.
I'm with you, bro. I agree 100%. Like those jump squats, there's just well, maybe because I haven't done much of them, but man, it attacked my lungs like something I've never felt
Yeah.
before, and the burpee actually felt like the recovery, which was which I'd not experienced before either. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, no, it completely blew my anus into smithereens. I was like trying to stab holes into my body just for extra like oxygen. It was insane. But right,
Yeah.
so like, but James Bruce was like kind enough to comment on my page, and he made a very valid point, which was when I was doing the jumps, I wasn't landing into the squat position on the third. Like I would do the 3 jump squats, and then I would end on like wait, like in a s- standing up position.
Yeah, got you.
And James says, no, you should like land into the squat. So that was a good point. So that was a wee tweak I would do. So
Yeah.
if I was going to set that challenge personally, I wouldn't set it like I would say 100 reps for time, not within a time limit,
Yeah. Yeah.
but for time, however long it takes, it takes.
Yeah.
Just not to put that pressure on because it wasn't like the JC. You know how the JC is like mental overload where you're trying to like keep track of the counts, but it's like the shoulder destroyer,
Yeah.
like the Navy SEALs.
Yeah.
Like
That's
this
true.
was a lung burner,
Yeah.
a total lung burner. So, if I was going to set a challenge, it'd probably be 3 pumps with a 3 jump squat chaser for time.
Nice. Nice. Sounds good. I think we
And you
probably need to
must,
announce it.
and like your feet have to come like half an inch off the ground. I'm not looking for a James Bruce tuck jump into like space.
Backflip.
Yeah, a somersault, an Navy SEAL somersault.
Okay.
Just enough so you could slip an envelope under your feet.
Enough seconds to slip in. People are gonna love that that clarification
Yeah,
around that because
aye.
and I truly think people will be grateful for it too. I know I
Yeah,
will be.
I might get the busy dad to make me a clarification video for that.
Well, you know what you've done now. You can use that when people do it. Go, no, sorry, you've jumped too high. Yeah, I said an envelope, not a box parcel. Therefore, this
Well,
workout is null and void.
James Bruce would have no chance, would he?
Yeah, there's no way he's going to be just tippy toeing to get an envelope underneath.
No. He'll just no. He would kill this. In fact, he's actually banned for this challenge. Him and Tone Alva banned for his challenge. They can do their own challenges.
Yeah, that's a
Sorry, guys.
that's a great call. Yeah, yeah. Did you hear that, James Bruce and Tony? You two are banned from this particular
Uh,
challenge. So it's 100, 3 pump burpees with a 3 squat jump chaser for time,
yeah, full time. Yeah,
just high enough to slip an envelope underneath.
yeah. We're not looking for like a ninja jump or something like that, but you need to jump.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a good call. Hey, have you? I haven't. Again, has James Bruce resubmitted his JC count? Last one I saw was Tonu's 43. Man,
I know.
it's
And then he went and
ridiculous.
made another video 20 minutes later.
Yeah, yeah, and then he did the yeah with the 20 kg weight vest.
Yeah, the
But you
guy's
know,
insane.
but you know what? It's great to see. I watched it through, and then at the end when he spoke more, sat down, had a chat. That was really good to see. It's good to open up a bit more. I think anyway, it's from my side to get to see a bit more of him and know him a bit better.
Yeah, this was one of the points I raised with Tone when I discovered
No. I told him, and I discovered him, and then I said you need to speak more. So anybody that you've discovered, I've discovered them first. We've already talked about this.
You're right. I told Tone, I says you need to speak to the camera, like you need to get your personality out there. So that's something he's obviously taken on
Take it
board
from
because
me.
you can see, I can see him becoming more comfortable in front of camera. But this is something I would like to say, right? This
Yeah,
is my opinion, right, on Tonov, right? Tonov, like I don't think a lot of people are taking into consideration the damage that Tonov is putting out there,
yeah,
because
100%.
he is a jack of all trades. Everything he does is done like with excellent form, excellent technique. But he's not just burpees based. He
Yeah,
hammers the weights. He does a lot of like body weight exercise. He does everything, and he
yeah,
does it really hard. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
And I think that's something that needs to be taken into consideration. He's
yeah,
not just a
100%.
burpees guy. He's just an all-out fitness guy,
Yeah.
and he's a dark horse.
And good dude, like really good guy. Just chatting
Yeah,
with him online and stuff, and yeah, man, it's gonna be cool to get him on. So I think when I had spoken with him, it was a double booking because you've already got Greg on, so that's all good. So I've sent him the update, and we'll just
right,
wait to hear back from him when he gets
right, okay,
time.
doke.
Yeah, but yeah, he's awesome, man. And I agree. Yeah, he is. He does a whole bunch of stuff. I've seen his ones where he's doing the muscle ups, burpee muscle up
Yeah,
combinations, and they were a really good workout using his tires and
yeah,
stuff like that.
he's quite good at rapier wit as well, obviously.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's been a hard case just yeah seeing that stuff and seeing the different people in this community and that as well. Other people will pop up, or people like yourself, or Fitness Throstle, or Busy Dad will mention names, and then I'll go and have a look and see, check out who the person is, and then usually I just subscribe, just purely because if anybody like yourself or anybody within the community has said to check out somebody, then I'll go over, have a look, and then click on subscribe, and then yeah, have a bit of a look at what it is that they're doing, and it's been cool to see that, like just the
Yeah,
different levels and stuff that people are at, like the guy we're going to have on today, this morning, in another 15 minutes.
yeah. Well, I'm really looking forward to this show. Actually,
Yeah, yeah, so
this is
am
going
I.
to be a highlight for me because I think this will probably possibly veer into a direction that's not really sort of aligned with
Yeah,
we are trying to
with
promote
purely
burpees.
burpees. Yeah, yeah.
But I think there'll be a lot of information to
Value.
be gleaned from it,
Yeah,
which can be sort of
yeah,
used in a burpee
yeah.
context or mindset or
Correct.
something to that effect.
Yeah, I think so as
Because
well.
this guy's a monster, an absolute monster.
Seen. I was looking at again some of his stuff the last couple of days, just in preparation for this, and then even going back to some of his videos from 10 years ago, and some of his when he's sitting in front of the camera and talking about stuff, and the simplicity of what it is, and that it was sure to ruffle a few feathers. So yeah, it'd be really cool. I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
this one as well. But I think I know that yeah, there's probably a few things that he's mentioned that we'll look to stay away from and respect those. But really interested to get his insights and stuff.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely, man.
Cool. Hey, what we might do is we'll stop this one here. We can always do a bit more if we need to later on, but that's about 33 minutes. And we've got 14 minutes till he comes on, so you can go do whatever you need to do if you want before he gets on. I'm just probably
Yeah,
just
I'm
going to hang
alright.
out. Yeah, I'm all
I'll
right.
hang out as well.
Cool.
I'm doing much.
All right. I'm
In
going to
fact, do you know what? Do you know what I'll do? I'll be back. I'm going to put another cup of tea on because that
yeah.
one was quite nice, and
Yeah,
I'll have
go
a
on
wee
then.
gum.
Go do
Is
that.
that alright, mate? 2 seconds.
Sweet.